Well, welcome back to a Friday edition of Southeast Texas Live. Today I'm going to talk to you about bone broth. Now, I did a segment on the same thing about a year ago, but some things have changed in the bone broth world, so I wanted to bring some new information to you about it today. And that new information is you can actually get bone broth in supplement form. This is bone broth protein powder, and it's unflavored, so it takes on the flavor of whatever you put it in. If you mix it with some type of non-dairy nut milk, like coconut milk or cashew milk, it will take on the flavor of that milk. And then this is collagen protein. Collagen is really important for ligaments, and if you have arthritis or if you're having issues with your skin, collagen is extremely important. So these are two supplement forms, bone broth protein and collagen protein, that you can actually get through a website. This is made by Dr. Josh Axe, and his website, I believe, is axenaturals.com, and that's A-X-E. And I'll post that on social media for you later today so that you can find him online. He has all kinds of really wonderful all-natural supplements. But I also wanted to remind you how to make your own bone broth if you have time. It's really easy. You basically throw it in a crock pot and leave it, and then you have to do a little extra things to it to get it to its final form. Now, what you want to do first is you want to start off with some really good bones, and you want to go to your local grocery store and go in the meat department and just ask them for soup bones. They usually have these little bones already cut up you can use to make soup stock. But then you also want to get some things like beef knuckle. This has a great big bone in it and some nice meat on it. And then you might also want to get some short ribs. Now, the reason that you want to get some bones is that your bone broth comes from the marrow of the bone, this wonderful nutritious substance that is in the center of the bone. That's where all of the good nutrition comes from. So what you do is you take these bones, and I like to do it in a crock pot so I can just throw it in there and leave it. I usually cook it about 8 to 10 hours because you want all the meat to fall off and you want the bones to really release all of its good nutrients. You put about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in the crock pot with the water. The apple cider vinegar is what helps the bones start releasing their nutrients, and it cooks out in the process, so your bone broth is not going to taste like apple cider vinegar. And after it has cooked for 8 to 10 hours, the meat is falling off the bones. If you don't eat red meat, you just hang on to that for another member of the family. If you've got dogs, the bones are great for your dogs to chew on, and you are left with this wonderful broth. Now, what happens